Hello and good afternoon. Here in the UK it's afternoon. It's Vincent again, and I want to welcome you to listen to this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. Uh, Today I want to talk about something for me, it's very critical. It's about work. Here in the UK, you're meant to work for until like you're 60 is the retirement age. I mean, from whichever country you're listening to this, you guys might have a limit to which how many years someone can work. I mean, set aside by the government. So I'm thinking about this, and I'm kind of thinking, why will someone like what I would think during a period of working, one should set aside some funds, to start your own business. It's like working for someone, but at the same time, minding your own business. So, investing. Know that at the end of, let's say, 60 years, like here in the UK, and then you want to rely on your pension, I just feel like you've worked for 60 years or 70 years, and then now you have a pension somewhere that you're going to depend on after you retire. But I'm just feeling like someone, like, to have a plan. If you just have a plan, like, I'm gonna work for this amount of years, I'm gonna save this amount of money during this period of time, and I'm gonna invest this money, and then you invest that money, so you don't have to be relying on pension or anything else, but you rely on your investment, because this investment, you can also pass to your generation, your kids, and then your grandchildren, and then you just teach your kids the same process, and then they will pass it on, and then you have a generation that is financially literate, and they won't be relying on the government, and they won't, like, they will have ambitions that you already had before, so they follow what you've been doing. So I feel like having to work for my whole life, like 70 years or 60 years, I mean, not 60 years actually, let's say you work from 20, for example, you work for 40, 50 years, and then you retire, and then you can't even enjoy your money, because you're almost, like, at that age, there's not so much you can do. I mean, there could be some that you can do, but I feel like people should aim to work for themselves, or to set aside something. At the same time, I'm working for someone in a business. At the same time, on the other hand, I have my own establishment. I start to establish something for myself, so that after my working years, I can look back and see, or at least I bought a land, I bought this, I invested in this company. I can have something that I can show for my work, not just a pension that I will be getting, like, on a monthly basis after I work, which is going to be taxed as well anyway. So I just feel like, as human beings, or as people that are going to work, we need to put aside some cash. So you put aside, and then you invest, and then you will have your own say at what age you want to retire. And you don't want to be, because there's also one thing like buying a house, a mortgage, where you pay for like 25 years. So let's say you've accumulated that money, let's say £30,000 for, let's say, a three-bedroom house. £30,000 is a lot of money. For me, I wouldn't buy the house and then pay for the remainder for like 25 years. I think I'll just, if I have that money, if I had already set aside that money, I'll use that money to invest in something, something that will give me returns, you know, or maybe, let's say, buy a house and rent it out, then you get some money, like, monthly or some. But buying a house on credit, after which, if you lose your job, then the house, you're not able to pay for your mortgage, and then the bank will auction your house. I don't feel that's a good idea for me. I mean, it might work for some people, but for me, I feel like it doesn't work, because it also depends with someone's aspirations, your ambitions, like how you look at things, how you look at life. uh, Buying things on credit for me is kind of, I mean, if you're buying something on credit to sell and then get profit, then that's different. But if you was buying something on credit just for personal use, like for, let's say, a phone on credit, there's nothing you're gaining. But if you buy a phone on credit and then sell the phone for a profit and then pay back the credit, then you gain something. So this video is just to encourage us so that we can think of ways to invest, think of ways to better ourselves, like read books and on investment, money, like money literacy, and pass this information to our kids and our grandchildren, so that we build a generation that is financially literate, that is free from the system of this world. So that's the message for today. I will bring a part 2 for this message, and as always, God bless you. God loves you so much, and thank you for watching this video. I ask you that you subscribe and like and share so that someone else can hear this message, and thank you so much. God bless you.